Hi, I'm Robin Bensley. Welcome to Chow Time. I think it's funny to think about the fact that chicken wings used to be regarded as the most undesirable part of the bird. In fact, most often they would use the chicken wings to make stock. And then when the stock was done, they'd throw the chicken wings away. And of course now you can barely go into a restaurant without finding some sort of chicken wings on the menu. Well, I haven't had them for a while, and I have a craving for them, and so I want to show you my very favorite chicken wing recipe. I have about 18 whole chicken wings in this roasting pan, which is about 4.5 pounds, and I'm going to do two things to them. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Chinese hoisin sauce, which is otherwise known as Chinese ketchup. Put some in a bowl. Then I'm just going to brush the wings with the hoisin sauce. And then I'm going to sprinkle the tops with a wonderful product called Chinese 5-Spice. It is the 5 most popular spices used in Chinese cooking. It is star anise, cinnamon, cloves, fennel, and pepper. So we're just going to sprinkle a fairly generous amount on top of those wings. And these are going to roast in a 425-degree oven until they're nice and crispy. And I don't like to turn them because I like the tops nice and browned, but I like the underside a little bit soft and moist. And while those are roasting, I'm going to make a flavor-packed, wonderful sauce. In a small saucepan, put a half a cup of soy sauce, about a quarter of a cup of dry sherry, half a cup of brown sugar, four cloves of minced garlic, about a teaspoon of ginger paste. You can always grate ginger root into there too, but I found this ginger paste. So about a teaspoon's worth of that. About a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper for a little heat. You can add more if you like. We'll stir that all up. And then finally, I'm going to add about a tablespoon's worth of cornstarch. We stir that in, and that will thicken it very quickly. So you only need another minute or so. And then we can take it off the heat because you don't serve this sauce hot. You can just serve it room temperature. See, look, it's just thickening that sauce beautifully. So I'll just turn that right off. We'll just let that cool down. That's ready. By the way, buffalo wings, which are huge in the United States, were invented in 1964 at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York. And by the 1970s, a buffalo wing craze had hit all of the United States. Look at those. Now I roasted these for 25 minutes. They're fairly large wings, so figure between 20 minutes to a half an hour depending on the size of the wings. But see, they're nice and crispy on the outside, and then see, the bottom is nice and tender and moist. I love that combination in wings. So I'm going to pile them all on a big plate. Now I'm going to drizzle this fantastic sauce all over the top. We serve them up with a whole lot of napkins. There is so much flavor packed into these. They're fantastic. And I can't believe they used to throw them away.